Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats, you know that we gotta run it back. Whether on the field or the court, you know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.
All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to another Live Wire Sports Media Update. All right, so we got some Caitlin Clark news today, and it's pretty good. Pretty good. I told you, after last week, there will be good news coming, and we have had good news with Caitlin Clark for the last couple of days now. First, it was a snippet of her workout video. Then we got a whole 13-minute video yesterday. And then we got news about her partnership with TV supermarkets, putting in her Wilson brand for the holidays. And now we have announcement today that Caitlin Clark and Iowa women's basketball, her alumni, will be retiring her jersey on February the 2nd. And that game will start at 1:30, which they will be playing the USC Trojans and Juju Watkins. Now, on that same day, which that it will be Aja Wilson's retirement jersey as well. And that game will kick off against Auburn at 12. So it's an hour and a half delay. And a lot of people are arguing that why are we having it on the same day with Aja Wilson, but it doesn't matter because it's an hour and a half behind. So it doesn't really matter if Caitlin's, they're not playing at the same time. And even if it was, it wouldn't really matter. So, but the ticket prices for Caitlin Clark retirement ceremony, oh my gosh. And I went on, I think, Ticketmaster, and it was up to about $2,000, and the lowest was $500. And compared to what Aja Wilson's is. So I went on Vivid Seats, because that's why I usually go and get all my tickets anyway for games. I go to Vivid Seats, still trying to partner with them, but it'll come through. So if you look at Caitlin Clark's tickets right now, you can see they start at excuse me. They start at $492 and they go up to over $3,000. That is almost double the price, 10 times triple the price of Aja Wilson's. If you look at Aja Wilson's, her ticket prices, it starts at $34, and that's general admission, and it goes all the way up to $852. I don't think people are going to spend $852 for Aja Wilson. Just not. I mean, it's an SEC rivalry game with Auburn, so depends on what that. I mean, the game is at 12 o'clock, so that's a noon game. So you got to really get people locked in. If it was an afternoon game, like a 3:30 game, it'd probably be a little bit different. But since it's a noon game, and it depends on what channel is going to be on, it's going to. Let me double look at this because I want to look where these games going to be played on. Hers going to be on Fox, and see, it's going to be on the SEC network. You're not going to get no viewership for that. Nobody's going to really see it because hardly nobody's going to be watching the SEC network. So you think about it. Her game is going to be on national TV. Caitlin Clark's game is going ceremony is going to be on national TV on Fox, USC, and Iowa. Auburn and South Carolina is going to be on the SEC network. That's a big difference because a lot of people don't carry the SEC network. And if you think about it, Notre Dame will be on TV at 12. That's going to be on ESPN2. Then you got Nebraska, Indiana on FS1. Yeah, nobody's going to be watching. Nobody's going to be watching that SEC's game. Nobody's going to probably be tuned in to the SEC network to watch that ceremony. So the ticket prices is pretty low. Nobody's going to be paying over $1,000 just to see Aja Wilson's get her retirement, regardless of what it is. I mean, 7 years from now, she should have got her jersey retired probably her second, third year. In the when she left the university, but it's 7 years past, and they just giving her this. And it's just like what I said earlier. It took it's taking she getting her first shoe deal with Nike, her signature shoe deal, 7 years after she was in 6 years after she was in the league. That goes to say something. Like I say, you can shoot out all the accolades you want, don't really matter to me. It's just it's what they really think of you. Now, on the other hand, Caitlin Elizabeth Clark, she's only been gone one season and she's getting her jersey retired. Because you got to look at it. Look what she has done coming out. Yeah, she hasn't won a national championship, but she's been to two national championships. She broke the assist record and she broke Pete Marage's scoring record. Highlighted, very highlighted. So that's not going to be broken no time soon. I don't care who you try to push to get it. This is not going to happen. But and then you see hers came into the league, rookie of the year, first team, all WNBA, Time Magazine, athlete of the year. Um, so it just goes to show you, and all of the other endeavors she has closing. Her ticket prices is astounding. It's very astounding. I mean, you think about this: $3,000 for a ticket. $3,000 for a ticket. The highest, the lowest is $500. $500, the lowest, and that's sideline seats. So you think about this: people are going to spend these tickets. I mean, they're going to spend this money for these tickets. Simple as that. Caitlin Clark already put out a video and say, hey, you know, about um well, on the ticket they had, I guess the pregame will start at 12:30, the game will start at 1:30. So I guess however they want to do it. But you think about this. Think about this. Caitlin Clark, you already know that ticket prices for the Indiana Fever already had went up. And you see what people was willing to spend coming over, coming from Canada, Australia, whatever the placement can may be, just to see that. And then you think about this. If you don't get tickets now for some of these games that they're gonna have for the regular season, you're not gonna see a Caitlin Clark game because these tickets is gonna be real expensive. They're gonna be the most expensive ticket i- in the league. I mean, I'm just telling you, her tickets for any time the Fever play is going to be expensive. So just think about it. Everybody wants to see Caitlin Clark return back to Iowa. It's going to be a special ceremony. You already know Lisa Blue is going to be there. You already know probably um Stephanie White's going to be there. Even Aaliyah Boston even tweeted out, in support of her, saying, hey, she's going to cheer for. She's Leah Bosa said it's always go Hawks, but so happy for you, sister. Congratulations, Hawks for the day. So and that's funny because the fact of the matter is that Asia Wilson's getting her jersey retired at South Carolina, but she's going to be rooting for Caitlin Clark and the Iowa Hawkeyes on this day. Wow, that is crazy. And that's a is what it is. Then you had I do believe you had Erica Wheeler. I think she tweeted out something also, you know, for about Caitlin Clark. Yeah, she said, nah, this big time slime. So that's what she said. So that's what Erica Wheeler said. So Erica Wheeler's always supporting her. She always been there in her corner. She always showing her support for Caitlin Clark and whatever. And then ESPN put out a hit piece today on Caitlin Clark's accomplishments about her being in there. her records and her accolades and what she has, driven revenue and stuff for the WNBA. So that was a good piece to see her do that. I mean, the NBA highlights her, and that's crazy. The NBA today highlight Caitlin Clark more than the WNBA highlights her, and that just goes to show you the bad marketing of the WNBA. You know what I'm saying? Because they have not put any marketing out about now I'm sure the FIBA website will put out something about Caitlin Clark retirement jersey for her brand her college. So the Indiana FIBA always doing something. So, but the WNBA is not gonna do nothing. You could just hang that up. You, they're not gonna do nothing at all. So, but all in all, if you think about it, then you got one of the most serial haters I that's on Angel Wilson's side. He wants to tweet out, um, I think what Dolores, whatever his name is, he wants to tweet out this garbage right here. And this is where it's- it's- this person has a sickness. This person has something mentally challenged, mentally wrong with them because look what they're doing. They talk about, oh, it seems like such a conflict of interest for these players, one signed to the same company, because fans are always going to be comparing the marketing. Well, guess what? That's Nike fault for wanting to sign Caitlin Clark to Nike with Aja Wilson and knowing there's going to be a discrepancy. That's Nike's fault. You can't get mad at that. I mean, sure, Caitlin could have went somewhere else. Then he further tweeted saying, further confirmation that they know she needs black women to push her own growth. Now, come on. See, this is where I tell you people just say stuff because Caitlin Clark never needed nobody to push her growth. Her growth was already there. And that's why people always trying to say, well, she wouldn't have been known why if it wasn't for Angel Reese. She already was known. She already was known. She was known before she even played against Angel Reese in the championship game. Everybody was checking for her. Like she wasn't that person. And then he said, Iowa versus USC, Juju biggest star in college hoops retirement, jersey retirement. First of all, she's one of the biggest stars in college. She isn't the biggest star because you still got Paige there and you still got Hannah Hidalgo there, and you got Olivia Miles and you got all of these other great athletes there. So she's not the biggest star. She's one of the biggest star. If you listen to the propaganda as they continue to try to push this nonsense. And then on the same day as Asia Wilson retirement, that was announced in October. Well, guess what? Caitlin's was announced in April. So what? In April. So what? See, when you don't check facts, you just run off at the mouth. Say this was intentional. So that's why I say, man, Asia Wilson fans out here whining and complaining. And don't get mad at us because nobody's going to see her ceremony. Nobody's going to pay that money for the tickets. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna pay no $800 just to see USC retire your jersey. Crazy. And then there's on the SEC network too. Nobody really has the SEC network. They only use the SEC network mainly for football. You know, yeah, some of South Carolina games get shown. Now, if South Carolina was showing on CBS, it'd probably be a different story. But the SEC network is, I can tell you this, they not gonna move that game just to have it national televised. They're not gonna move it. That's their package. They gonna show that. Whether they get viewership or not, that's their package. That's their network. So it's what it is. But Fox will be showing it and they're gonna be highly coverage and they're gonna be talking about it all day long. So therefore, I definitely will be locked in on that day. You know what I'm saying? On that Saturday. So it's what it is. But great for Caitlin Clark to get her jersey retire out of, after coming out of college. After 1 year coming out of college, she didn't have to wait 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 years to get her jersey retired. You know, something that they could have been done for Aja Wilson when she came out. So it's one of those things. But and again, just like I say, another um monumental moment for Caitlin Clark in her illustrious career. And I'm probably gonna do I'll probably do a special video probably over the weekend about it, her retirement jersey and her accomplishments and from Iowa to the WNBA. I think that's will be something, a little segment I might do over the weekend just to highlight it a little bit more. But congratulations again to Caitlin Clark having your jersey retired on February the 2nd against Juju Watkins. I'm sure that's going to be really, that's going to be a sold out game. That definitely is going to be a sold out game. Um, that's going to be a sold out game because I think, you know, Juju and everybody is going to be coming in, want to spoil that. They want to spoil that. So I will have to be already up in the game, and ready to play. So and bring home that win. That would be really good to get the win and have our jersey retiring. Hey, who knows? We'll see. All right. So again, like, comment, subscribe. Until the next video, I'm out.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.